priest who borrowed life. They will tell you that the sickness came before the priest. And they will tell you that death learned the paths of our village before salvation ever did. And they will tell you, if their voices do not fail them, that the priest was a miracle sent by the gods.
But I am here to tell you the part they whisper only to the fire at night.
The part that smells of blood, betrayal, and greed. The part that ends with a scream no prayer could silence.
Our village was called Umuocha, a place built on red earth and old promises. For generations, nothing truly changed. Children were born, elders died, seasons came and went. We feared drought, yes. We feared war sometimes. But we did not fear waking up healthy in the morning and coughing blood by evening.
The elders said it was the anger of the ancestors. The herbalists said it was a curse carried by the wind. The priests at our local shrine slaughtered goats until the ground ran slick. But the sickness did not stop. It grew bolder. It chose its victims openly. It took the strong before the weak, the young before the old, as if mocking our understanding of death. Funerals became daily gatherings. Drums lost their meaning. Mothers began sleeping with one eye open, listening for the sound of coughing in the dark. Greed also arrived with the sickness. Some families hid their sick to avoid quarantine. Others accused neighbors of witchcraft to divert attention from their own homes. Brothers stopped sharing food. Friends stopped visiting. That was when Father Ezeani arrived. No one saw him enter the village. He was simply there one morning, standing at the edge of the square, tall and lean, dressed in a black cassock that never seemed to gather dust. His skin was pale for a man of our land, his eyes deep and unreadable, like wells that had never known light. He carried no bag, no Bible, no charms. Only a wooden staff carved with symbols older than our stories. He spoke softly, yet everyone heard him. "I was sent," he said, "and I can heal." Desperation makes believers of skeptics. Before the elders could argue, a woman dragged her dying son forward. The boy's breathing was ragged, his lips blue. Father Ezeani knelt, placed 2 fingers on the child's chest, and whispered words none of us recognized. The air grew cold. The boy screamed, a sound so sharp it split the morning, and then he breathed, deeply, calmly. His eyes cleared. The dark veins faded. The square erupted. People fell to their knees. Some cried, some laughed, some looked afraid. That was the first miracle. It was not the last. Within days, Father Ezeani had healed dozens. The sick walked away whole. The dying returned to their farms. The smell of death retreated. In its place grew worship. He was given a hut near the old silk cotton tree. Food appeared at his door. Gifts followed, yams, goats, cowries. When cowries were no longer enough, gold jewelry came. When jewelry ran out, land was offered. Greed always disguises itself as gratitude at first. But there were rules. Father Ezeani would not heal at night. He would not heal without payment, though he called it an offering. And he always chose who to heal next. Those who questioned him waited longer. Those who praised him were called first. The elders noticed. They whispered among themselves, but their courage failed them when their own relatives fell sick. Even the chief bowed his head before the priest. Only one man did not. His name was Obinna, the village hunter. He had watched the miracles with narrowed eyes. He noticed that Father Ezeani never attended funerals, that animals avoided his hut, that the healed sometimes woke screaming weeks later, claiming they dreamed of drowning in darkness. When Obinna's wife fell sick, he brought her himself. Father Ezeani looked at her for a long time, then named an offering so large it would ruin Obinna's household. "I have nothing else," Obinna said. "Then your wife has nothing else either," the priest replied calmly. Obinna carried his wife home. She died before dawn. That night, Obinna decided to follow the priest. The silk cotton tree groaned as the wind rose. From his hiding place, Obinna saw Father Ezeani leave his hut long after the moon climbed high, breaking his own rule. He walked not toward the village, but toward the old burial ground where those who died of the sickness were laid in shallow graves. Obinna followed, What he saw there would rot his soul. Father Ezayani stood among the graves, chanting. The earth trembled. One by one, the graves sank inward, as if something beneath was pulling them down. A smell rose, sweet and foul at once. Shadows twisted yew,